So, ladies and gents, The Marvels doesn't look like it's going to get a sequel already. I don't understand why people keep coming out and revealing their L's. So the director, Nia DaCosta, has come out and basically said, yeah, Kevin Feige doesn't really like my pitches for a sequel. And has also stated out and out that the success, and this is nonsense, of female-led films depends on whether the movie's good. Well, no, your film... It's such nonsense. Your film doesn't dictate... It's not the arbiter of whether there'll be female-led films again, you idiot. This is the same tactic that they used with... what's it called? Bloody The Woman King. Oh, there won't only be black female-led films if we don't support this. Oh, go away. Honestly. So check this out. And a revelation that comes as no surprise, given both the eyebrow-raising quality of the film's trailers and its parent studio's current lack of direction. The Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, has revealed that Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige has been back and forth with his feelings towards her helming of a third Captain Marvel-related outing. Why do people keep... Honestly, why do people keep revealing their L's? Weird. Weird transparency. Anyway, DaCosta shared her uncertainty regarding the Marvel Cinematic Universe futures of both her and her film's titular trio during a recent interview with Total Film Magazine. Won't be that recent because they're not allowed to because of the strike, but still. I'll pitch Kevin Feige 17 versions of what can happen with all these women and why and how and this and that. And he's like, okay, girl. And sometimes I think I've really got a movie going after this. And then other times I'm like, oh, they have this whole other plan that I'm not a part of. One, you're given 17 versions and he doesn't seem to like any of it. That's a you problem. That's a you problem, mate. That shows that your 17 different versions are trash. Are total trash. And, okay, girl. Isn't that, like, weirdly condescending? Don't feminists hate stuff like that? I'm pretty certain they do. So to this end, DaCosta would later explain to the magazine that at this point in time, with Hollywood having taken a great strides in representation, the success of female-led films, including the Marvels, was now truly dependent on their quality rather than any inherent messaging. Sorry, what? Is the film good? Well, there you go, you'll get more. Yeah, that tends to be for anything. This is someone, right, Nia DaCosta, this is someone that was hired because of representation, because of messaging, as opposed to, yeah, this is someone that's like, you know, hired via merit, right? Very clearly so, given the stuff that they're saying here. Like, it's like a surprise to you that a good film will get more good films. Like, yeah, obviously. In terms of women-led films and women as superheroes in particular, and excitement around that, I think it's really just about whether or not the movie's good. Hallelujah. By Jove, I think she's got it. Like, for good... Really? Yeah, obviously. Outrageous that these people only just get this. Especially now we have more and more films that are female-led, that are action-based or superhero-based. Yeah! Obviously! I don't understand. Why is this a shock to these dunces? They're like, oh, I've just got it. Congrats. Like, yeah, oh, God. Anyway, maybe this was recently, because apparently they were talking about Barbie. Barbie is so specific. It's Barbie. Every girl in the world pretty much probably had a Barbie, and a lot of men. So I think that's a phenomenon that's probably going to make $1 billion. So it was before the strike. It must have been before the strike. As her interview drew to a close, DaCosta ultimately admitted that rather than look to Barbie as a blueprint for success, she believed that for women-led superhero films, as long as the quality stays up, that's what's going to keep the audience coming back. Yeah. Obviously. Now that's funny because, unfortunately for the director, despite her best attempts at inspiring confidence in her Brie Larson-led sequel, DaCosta also indicated that the film will indulge in all of the MCU's worst habits. So, She understands, just humour me. She understands that quality films beget more quality films. And yeah, admits that it's trash, basically. Good times. Good times. Love it. So asked during this same interview if she could speak to what makes her film stand out from all the MCU outings that came before it. Yet nothing. The director asserted the biggest difference from the other MCU movies to date is that it's really wacky and silly. They're all fucking wacky and silly at the moment, you idiot. The world we go into in this movie are worlds unlike others you've seen in the MCU. Bright worlds that you haven't seen before. Pretty certain we saw that with Thor. Pretty certain we saw that with Guardians. Pretty certain we've just been seeing it all the time lately. It's wacky. It's really wacky and silly. Yeah. Man alive. So yeah, it's supposed to release 10th of November. I mean, this is just trash. It really is. Look at the badass CGI. It's so terrible. It's almost like they've CGI'd her eyebrows on and her brow line. Look at it. It's all plastic. Ugh. Weird. Very, very weird. I don't understand it. The biggest difference is that it's really wacky and silly. By comparison to what? Pray tell. Because they've not been very serious of late. So, yeah, anyway. Looks like she doesn't understand anything. Seemingly does, but then seemingly doesn't. I mean, even the commentary on Barbie. You know, Barbie is so specific. It is Barbie. That is... I mean, she's right. You know? Huge IP. But she was an idiot anyway, because apparently Monica Rambeau's secret power is that she can see light. I can see light! So can we all, love. Oh, a superhero. Called the H-Man. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do let me know down below. Sorry that these videos are coming out super, super late, especially for me. I mean, it's like 10 PM here. I'm recording this now. I've been working on a car all day. Piece of crap Datsun. So anyway, hit subscribe, give the video a like and a share. Take care. Bye bye now.